coach Chuba Hubbard was seen limping around the facility and now has been ruled out for this week's game against New Orleans. What are your expectations for the backup? Challenge Tyrion Davis-Price or challenge team? I think we're going to challenge the team. We'll change things. We'll change some things up with Tyrion, Jesus Christ, in there and see what he can do. Injuries are part of the game. Moments like this are where you find out what your team is really made out of. Picking up the slack. The entire offensive line will have +5 run block power, run block finesse for the next game against the Saints. No iron team. Beat the Saints. All right. Otherwise, I think Tyrion Davis-Price would have had a certain target to reach. Flat tire is out this week. This is a cool scenario because he actually isn't injured because he doesn't have a real injury. So anyway, welcome to week 7, Carolina Panthers Franchise, starting straight away with some action, if you would. Chuba Hubbard is out this week with a calf strain. This is something that has been done via the... it's just a scenario. He didn't injure himself in training or anything. We didn't tackle that already. Jonathan Mingo's out as well, and Lindsay Rainey for 2 weeks. So yeah, all of that said, I'm actually looking forward to this game a lot. We're going to dive straight into weekly strategy now. We're going to check if there are any injuries on the Saints roster. Let's just take a quick look there. All right, Alvin Kamara is still out. Paul Sonadiba is out. Divine Diablo is out. Alrighty, good. Then, with that taken care of, let's now dive into weekly strategy. Basically, they have all their players. We know who they have, and we're going to be defending the short pass again. Towards the end of the last game, the Saints kind of woke up and really piled on some pressure pretty well there, but yeah, not as much that we really need to adjust here. Cornerbacks, free safeties, strong safeties are going to have the split training. We're going to go with inside running here. That just was quite well working last time. Bryce Young, running backs. Yeah, let's get some splits here. Some starter training, split. Some splits here. Starter, split, and starters. There we go. All right, I think we're set pretty much all the way here. What are the weekly game plan goals here? Allow 2 or less passing touchdowns. We're going to try and do that. I mean, it's not like I can do anything about this, but I'm just going to go for it. 20 points, that is the safe one here. We're going to go with 350 offensive yards and 450 offensive yards here. No reveal for these players yet. Nevertheless, let's start training. All right, so we do pick up another injury, and this time it's Jeremiah Trotter Jr., left outside linebacker, 2 weeks, broken finger. That is not fantastic. And Rasheem Betts, my center, is out as well. Alrighty, that training session wasn't that fantastic, but alright, we're gonna dump some points into managed staff now. Again, I am continuously improving defense. That is basically the way I usually do it. Why? Well, if you've got the defense working, you can stop opposing teams, and since I handle offense mostly or yeah, quite exclusively, that means that I get to control that part of the game. Danny Stutzman, first to get an improvement here, my starting mid linebacker. He's now my only mid linebacker since we traded Frankie Luvu last episode. Torrey Horton goes up 78. How many downs does he need? 266. All right, that's a lot. Frank Gore, come on. He's also improving very nicely. I'm super happy with him. Rasheem Betts, sadly out injured. He's injured quite a bit. What I don't like, to be honest, is the clipping on his left arm there. You can see the bandage kind of clipping through the whatever that thing is, the glove or something like that. Let's edit the appearance. It's going to be appearance only. That's all I'm going to be doing. It is kind of interesting that he has that, but all right, let's change things up here. I think it's the gloves or something like that. And what is it? What does he have? He's got taped normal hand white. Yeah, I don't want to have that. I'm gonna give him some gloves to kind of match that. Let's give him Adidas gloves, or Adidas, as it's sometimes called. There we go. Boom. All right, so now we go. That's settled. The clipping is gone. That's fantastic. I wanna make him a little bit more. How do I put this? A little bit more stable. A little bit more, you know, less less on the injury prone side. So let's dump some stuff onto his elbows here. And maybe that'll help him be a little bit more stable. Looking like a freaking robot right there. There we go. All right. Save changes. There we go. Took you long for the ride there, didn't I? Branson Robinson, 72 overall. Slowly but surely he is growing as well. We've got a temporary 1 boost, but 20-year-old, 72. I can work with that. George Gregory, my fullback. Another one of those. I'm super happy with the players that I did bring in here. A lot of potential and upside. All right, we are done. Everything else is going to be doing that in the game. So today will be a shorter episode for sure. Just checking back here. Branson Robinson is up for negotiation. That's interesting. Right, I almost forgot. I also wanted to give a new deal to Katie York. Let's do that now. Let's just give him a new deal. I will not be going too crazy here because I really don't want to overpay him. And Branson Robinson, you know, 7 years of age. This was the last offer. He somehow declined that. I really don't get it, but okay, we're gonna go like this. There we go. Boom. Now we re-signed him, and now we have a reason to keep him around. All right, there we go, guys. Off into the game we head. There we go. Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints. Of course, they are a division rival. It's a division showdown. Since we lost that first game against the Bucks, we kind of have to make sure that we win all of these games here. And today we're going to be shuffling the depth chart a little bit just to make sure that we have the right people in play. It's black against blue. And the Saints really have a beautiful, beautiful uniform. Loving that one to bits. Here we go. Travis, the quarterback for the Saints. There we go. Jordan Travis. That's the full name, by the way. Coach Dreddeus, Bryce Young have been delivering good performances. We are still picking up injuries here and there, but again, I like that. I want to have that challenge. If I would have the same team all season long, I think I would get bored. Plus, it's just an additional challenge in there. Do try it out yourselves. If you don't usually do that, I've got my injury setting cranked to 53. Do try it out. It is great, great fun. All right, so Torrey Horton. Let's go with you, wide receiver 1, wide receiver number 2. Let's go with Polk here. And I will be using Mingo, Marshall, and Schwartz as the slot wide receivers. There we go. I would be putting Chabola over on the right guard spot. Ricky Stromberg. Brandon Dorius, Fadil Diggs. This is looking good. Yeah, this is where the injury occurred. So we're actually rolling with Khalil Mack, which is pretty cool. Danny Stutzman, Lucas Van Ness. We could also use Yitu Gross Matos over on the left outside linebacking spot here. Let's go like this. We can afford it, right? JC Horn, interesting. Caleb Bullock, alrighty. Let's just set up the slot wide receivers. It's just for this game. All right, it is just for this game. Mingo's injured anyway, so it'll be Terrace Marshall Jr. and then Schwartz. That works for me. We've got Frank Gore, Tyrion Davis Price. We're going to use Robinson here. Just to get a glimpse of what he's capable of doing, all right? And we're starting out with an inside zone. Tyrion Davis Price, right to left. Last game was 21-14. Well, that was rather on the exciting side of things. Had a lot of clashes with Marshawn Lattimore, with Tyrann Mathieu. There we go. Number 86 is out. Lucas Van Ness, number 90 to be seen in the background. I am super happy that we brought him in. That was really freaking awesome deal. He was in the trade block as well. I don't think if I said that, but he was there. Wow, overthrown. Tommy Tremble, I reckon he would have been there. Yeah, that's on you, my man. Don't do that again. Notable inactives. Here we go. Let's use Anthony Schwartz just for the time being. Inside zone, right to left. Frank Gore, slight curve. There you go. Boom. Nice blocking here by number 85, and we can't really escape. Tyrann Matthew makes a beeline for Frank Gore Jr., who does get 16 yards on his first run. That was good. Well done. Well done. Here we go. Tommy Tremble on this one here. I don't think this is what I'm going to go with. We're going to actually rock the play action slide. Tremble or Schwartz. Oh, holy shit. Holy moly. Oof. I was extremely scared of an injury here. I was really breaking it. Absolutely breaking it. So there we go. 2nd and inches. Bam. There's the space. Tyrion Davis-Price. Good stiff arm. You know, looking at the group that we have, looking at how many of this group we snagged out of free agency, again, on the NFL Rejects, I'm kind of restricting myself with older players and regular season free agency. But if I were to go for just regular free agents, I think you could really build a freaking awesome team. There you go. But, you know, adding the age part just makes it a little bit more fun. To be honest, it's just I enjoy the extra challenge a little bit more. Plus, you get to use players that you would otherwise never use, and you have to use them a lot. There you go. That was a nice throw, pushed out of bounds here by Lattimore. Darnell Washington. First reception, 12 yards. Here we go. Gonna set up quick slants here. Looking for Tremble, looking for Washington. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. Marshawn Lattimore slapping the ball away there. 5 yards out. Play action power. Oh. Again, looking for Washington, but I'm also looking for Gregory. Nope. 46 was there. The Saints have an incredibly tight and compact defensive unit. They are not prone to being caught out of position. And while sometimes, you know, you can catch them out of position, you really have to work hard for that. Such as in this instance, Torrey Horton getting the nice run there, getting in position towards the end of his run. Almost stepping out of bounds here. That was great. He was shut down. He would have been shut down very quickly. But he drags this one out. He even looks like he breaks his ankle, for crying out loud. But there we go. Monday night primetime game. I think the next one's going to be a short week, maybe. Gun drive formation. First quarter, 29 seconds. 20-yard line. This is where we're at. And here we go. Tommy Tremble. Nice throw. I would have loved a really brutal stiff arm, but Lattimore wants to help him up, but no, we are on fire. Flanker spot time. Let's go. Anthony Schwartz. This is who I'm looking for. Boom. All right, can we just acknowledge the beauty that was? He got in position and then he could just wait for the ball to come down, stand on his toes, and get us moving forward. Great stuff. Loving this. And this is my, air quotes, worst receiver. All right? My worst receiver. Just let that sink in for a while. Hard hit straight from the front here. 4 yards on this pass here. Bryce Young to Tommy Tremble. Combining very nicely. Let's see. Which play do I like? Let's try the play action read here. Tremble. This is the one I'm looking for. You see? Just got to drag the defense apart a little bit more. And you can really get beautiful plays done here. I've got Horton, I've got Polk, I've got Tremble. We're basically just drawing away from the center mass here. Oh lord, that was out of reach. But that was actually, it wasn't as bad. It looked worse than it was. Play action pin deep. Nah, I don't like this one too much. Let's try a binge stick curl. I think this is a good one, right? Torrey Horton. Yikes! Caught and still plowing forward. Well done, man. Again, bringing him in, he's been a revelation. Tyquan Thornton didn't want to sign. This is why we moved him on. It was not because exploiting the trade logic or whatever. Nah, it was not the intention. Plus, this dude was also on the trade block. So if you would imagine that, sometimes players on the trade block are just insanely good. I don't know how they get there. Frank Gore finds the space, and we're starting really well. We're starting the same way as we started last time against the Saints in the home game, by the way. We had a 14-0 lead, and we ended 21-14 because they absolutely started going off like crazy. So here we go. Still in the second quarter. Taking our sweet time here, double slants. We can play a little bit more aggressively if we have some leeway. Tremble is, of course, the dude I am looking for. Now, would you look at that? Boom. Tegra Chibola. Not good to see that. He's injured. But he's going down here. Frustrated, as I can understand. But again, we can backfill quite nicely. We can backfill quite nicely. We are... That's another aspect. We're really building up a solid backup situation here. And I mean, using Khalil Mack as a backup is probably pure luxury, right? Yeah, that was slapped away. It was throwing into coverage against very, very good safeties. The verticals usually don't work as well. Sometimes they work better. But sometimes they are just read very easily. We're going to have to watch out for the dude coming in from the right here. Overthrown. Poor accuracy and out of reach. And again, we are nearing the end of the second quarter here. Yelling defense. I'm going to put him on a hot route here. Slant for Horton. Let's go. Just want to see you tear through this one. Oh, and he came out. Would have had it. We would have had the first down. But that's, of course, very tough group to oppose there. Ryan Stonehouse. Is there wind? No. Last week against the Dolphins, Jesus, man, I missed the field goal so badly. And that was only because of the wind. Oh, man, that is actually a great... All right. At the 6. I don't know why nobody was touching it. Jordan Travis. Here they come. All right, scoring 14-7. Same as last time around, and still in the second quarter. All right, we're going to let it run down now. I have no intention of just keeping this one alive longer than it needs to be. And I'm sure the Saints are thinking the same thing. We're going to go with one timeout. I'm going to try to kind of catch him off guard here with a pass play. Let's see. The concept will be a deep pass. And I will be looking for this one here. The steep vertical. And we're going to flip it. I want to see Torrey Horton steaming off. And if I can get him down the field, then that's going to be it. If not, then so be it as well. We're going to go with an aggressive catch. And Tyrann Mathieu just slaps it away. 3rd and 6 at the end of the first half. There we go. Chris Olave, number 12, this Monday night primetime game. We're going to keep running it. We're going to keep running it. What we need to achieve today is we just have to win the game. Air quotes just, but there's no special target, no on the ground target, no pass target, nothing. Catch, and he goes down. That's Stearns, number 86. Jordan Travis again, starting at the 25. He started at the 6 before. All right, we get him. That is important. Very, very important. All right, let's go. Inside zone. Right to left. Here we go. Boom. Get a block in there, my man. Stopped. 2nd and 6. 4 yards for Tyrion Davis-Price. 3 tackles today for Tyrann Mathieu. He's always dangerous. He's freaking 33. Boom. Jesus, what a crushing tackle that was from behind. Number 97 was just flying in there. Alright, so Ricky Stromberg. How long will we have to wait for him to return? I don't know. Desmond Ridder still with the Falcons in this version of the NFL. And not only with the Falcons, but also leading them currently. We are dueling it. Here we go, Bruce Rips, A.J. Jackson to take over. We'll switch. I actually don't think this is the best one. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try it here. Oh my lord. And it absolutely worked. It absolutely worked. And here we go. Swagger. Is he drinking tea? Is Tommy Tremble drinking tea? Yes, he is. And he bows. What a mad lad. What a freaking mad lad. Here we go. No, that was fantastic. The route really worked so well. And I kind of expected 31 to punch it away, but just came down too cleanly, basically. The gun under. Let's just keep them on their toes. Don't want them to start relaxing. Catch. Push, shoved, and he's not going down. Fighting for yards and an injury. Oh, come on, man. 8 yards is what we get. Moving forward, Terrace Marshall Jr. Tight end drive, 2nd and 2. Looking for Darnell Washington. We don't have to use Tremble all the time now. And that is a oh, Jesus, man. What a hard hit. Punching it out of his hands, number 44. It's going absolutely apeshit here. Let's see. What's a good play? Z spot and go. Maybe double slants. Maybe double slants. We're going to have 2 rushers, so the middle should be opening up very nicely. What was that? That was an absolute dog turd of a pass. Come on, Bryce. Broken ribs, that's not good. Cade York, who just got a contract extension. Oh shit. I keep pressing it too early, but luckily we're very close and there's no wind. Last week I missed a kick because of exactly the same distance from the basically ideal area. Wow. Alright. 17-14. This is not a clear-cut situation. This is not done. This game is wide open. Tyrion Davis-Price, man, taken down cleanly here. Rushing for 8 yards. I like this dude. I really like what he's doing. I like that he's a strong fella. And that is important. Go, 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 go. Very well done. Jesus, get a block in there. If number 14, and that's Horton by the way, is quicker on the go, we can actually power forwards and maybe score a touchdown. But Tyrion Davis-Price is a little bit too quick. Horton doesn't really intercept. He kind of moves in a straight line. So there's that. Let's go with a stretch here. I usually don't like stretches that much. So not Washington Tremble. All the tight ends are there. Let's see if we can get this one to work. Beautiful. 2nd and inches. 9 rushes, 89 yards. That's almost 10 on average. Great stuff. It's good to know that we have a backup that's as good as this. 2-minute warning, and he is getting very tired. I have been using him a lot. I am fully aware of that one. Instead of a halfback dive, is he still tired now? He rested up. He had some Gatorade, water. I don't know what that was. Just moving for Tegri Chibola again. Again. Going down here. Where does it hurt, my man? Where does it hurt? Where does it hurt? He's not clenching his teeth, so don't know where the injury exactly lies. So, Tyrion Davis-Price again. Right to slightly left. Oh, here we go. Oof. Bruised shoulder. Let's use Feliciano here. And let's set up a stretch. But we're going to go the halfback lead dive. 2nd and 9. I want to force them to use up all of their timeouts. Oh, come on, man. There was no block. There was no block. So which play do we pick now? Clock is ticking. Nope, because they stopped it. Right, double cross. Double cross. I've got Tremble, I've got Gore, I've got Schwartz. We'll see who gets free. Catch. And he's stepping outside. 4th and 4. Probably, I don't know. Do we keep it alive? Do we go for it? We're going to take the field goal. I mean, it might not be enough. But it might also just take a little bit of the pressure off of the team. Basically, if they score a touchdown, we can win it with a field goal. I wouldn't really want to allow them to get here, though, so let's see what happens. Come on, defense. All right, defense is brilliant. Abso-freaking-lutely brilliant. 1 minute 29, and now we can play some relaxed football here. Powering forward, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's not letting up. He is not letting up. Right to left. And he's really starting to become very, very strong on his own. 3rd and 1. And now the clock is ticking. No more timeouts. 3rd and 1. A halfback dive. Just straight ahead. We're going to go for this, of course. Because a field goal actually is enough to win this game. 20 and 14. 50 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Let's see. Do we have a nice play in here? No, no choice. All right. So the halfback lead dive here as well. Just a straightforward run. Wow. 11 was breaking through. Bryce Young. Let's go the trap here. There we go. I kind of like this one. Under a Z curl. Anthony Schwartz. Straight and then left. Can we hit Torrey Horton? I don't know. Number 38 slaps it away. Incomplete. And you guessed it. This is Stephon Gilmore. And we're going to bring out the field goal unit. This is going to be Cade York with another attempt. Here we go. No need to absolutely smash it through. Take your time. Aim. And here we go. 23-14. That is the win. No way that they'll take this from us. We're going to win another game here. Great job. Great, great job. Steady movement ahead. This is what I'm looking for. And we also, I think we complete the scenario here. It wasn't the most exciting of games, basically. 50% completion rate here, 162 yards, 1 touchdown for Bryce Young. Jordan Travis did what he could. On the running side, Tyrion Davis-Price was really, really good. I liked what he did. I liked the way he handled himself. That wasn't easy. It was not easy. But we really, really got that one done. Tommy Tremble, Anthony Schwartz. Who else added to the mix here? Torrey Horton with a 5-yard touchdown. That's nice. Terrace Marshall Jr., Donald Washington, Looking good all round. 7 solo tackles for Danny Stutzman. Great job. Total tackle leader as well. Quite a few tackles for loss. 0 sacks, 0 interceptions. Kate York, 3 for 3. Tyrion Davis-Price. It was great to see everyone rally together during the week, knowing that I have to step up and then seeing that payoff. Huge team win. It's a testament to the locker room we currently have and are continuing to build. It's full of guys, you included, that are ready for any challenge that gets thrown our way. Tower offense has earned 1000 XP. Nice. This is really nice. But we do have one additional injury. Who is that going to be? Let's see. Terrace Marshall Jr., 3 weeks out with broken ribs. Yeah, strain on the wide receiving core, but next week Jonathan Mingo will be back. That's a big boost. Chuba Hubbard will return. Jonathan Mingo will return. Rasheem Betts will return at center. Jeremiah Trotter in 2 weeks' time. Lindsey Rainey 2 weeks' time. And in 3 weeks' time, Terrace Marshall Jr. We're kind of shuffling around the slot wide receivers, but we can do that. It's actually not a problem that I really would call a problem. 6-1 currently. 6-1. And we're absolutely pulling away here. The Falcons 4-2. Let's see what they can answer here. But absolutely fantastic job. I really hope that we can keep this momentum going. We're going up against the Vikings next week, week 8 game. Super excited for that one. I'm absolutely loving the series. Hope you're enjoying it as well. If you are, do drop a like. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think. Always helps a lot. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate all of you. Stay awesome and see you next time.